Molly Hartel, Youth Programs Coordinator. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Bart.
Christmas.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
Nice to see you all decked out.
Yeah, like I felt like, I was watching some JTV this morning and I saw some people in some pretty cool little festive gear, including Andy and, Jennifer, and it just felt like, I was like, I'm going to go grab my shirt real quick before I came down. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. So.
Well, we are getting ready for, of course, the holidays. Kids are out of school next week and the week after. In the past, you've had a camp.
Yeah. So we like to say at the Y that if the kids are gone out of school, that they are welcomed at the Y. And the weird part about this year is, well, Christmas lands on a Wednesday, so that kind of throws us off a little bit. It's thrown in the middle of the week, so it kind of puts a little, hinge in our schedule for our camp. So we couldn't do camp this year, unfortunately. So Molly and I got together with our executive program director, Megan Hunt, and kind of came up with what we can bring to our kids here at the Y. So it'll be great.
Are you related to Megan?
No, I'm not. You'd be surprised. So when I first started at the Y, I actually worked with somebody named Megan, that had Megan as well. So between her and having two Megans, and then Hunt's being together, we get so many questions about if we're married, if she's, my mom, all that sort of fun stuff. And I'm like, no, we're not related whatsoever. And you'd be shocked how often that happens. So.
All right, well, we'll just dispel that rumor because it's been going around.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know what? With more Hunts around, the better, right? So.
That's right. So you don't have a gym going through the holidays either because of the construction.
Nope.
So it'd be tough to do the camp anyway. So you've got the next best thing, some sampler classes.
Mm-hmm.
How's that work?
So it's going to be really, really cool. Each class is going to have a couple different options for it. I'm particularly excited about baking, the cooking class, because I really enjoy baking. So I'm very excited to get to share my joy with the kids in that way. So we will have a parent-child cooking class as well as a parent-child tumbling class where students can come in with their parents and get comfortable in the kitchen, doing flips and tricks on the mats. And it'll be a great time because they'll be supported by their parents through that. And then we also have, oh yes, that's me in the kitchen.
What kitchen is that?
That is our new teaching kitchen.
At the Y?
At the Y.
Wait, go
Isn't it
back.
beautiful?
Wow.
Yes, and there's a double oven. So we can bake so many different things in that kitchen. I'm so excited.
What do you bake?
I really like to bake bread and cookies. That's my favorite.
Okay.
But we'll be also doing some bagels as well as pizza, pizza bagels even, muffins, all sorts of stuff. So I'm very excited for the kids to get to experience that.
Awesome.
So
I hadn't seen that space before. All right, now there's sword fighting. Really? You're going to give the kids swords?
Yeah, so this is a keto, and it's something that we've had for quite a long time
Oh.
over. It's one of our martial arts. So we've had Taekwondo in the past with the keto. Right now we're just offering a keto. We're doing an open house for our members to come in and kind of check out the class for the 45-minute increment that they do on Saturday, December 28th. So Mark, our instructor on the right, he is one of our keto instructors who comes in every Tuesday and Saturday and very
he's
dedicated.
well known. He's well known. around.
Yes,
Yes.
very well known in the Aikido space. So he's one of our guys that has been doing it for such a long time. And so passionate about Aikido that we're excited to kind of show it off because we have a space for them that they can still run Aikido while we're in renovations. So it's really, really cool, and it's a cool opportunity for us to do it on December 28th.
Baking, Aikido. What else do we have for these sampler classes?
So this is a cool one that I think that we're gonna kind of talk about. So we have a new fitness class for our kids coming in. It's called Camp Move It, and it took us forever to find the name, but we finally came up with Camp Move It. It's going to be like a free to members, kid and family, parent and child workout class for kids to come in, go with Molly, and kind of do some little strength things, little cardio things, kind of get a feel of what one of our regular members who comes in as an adult does in a Group X class. So we're going to be offering that, just like how New Year's, everybody has their New Year's resolutions. We're going to be offering that the day after all the important holidays. So we're going to let the parents kind of have their fun time doing their stuff, and then the kids are going to come in with the families after that. So that'll be December 26th and January 2nd. That'll be during like a 10 o'clock class, and we'll also have a 4 o'clock class for those.
Do you want kids and their families to sign up for these classes and activities ahead of time?
Yeah, that would be perfect. You can drop in if you'd like, but we have limited space in certain things. You know, our kitchen only holds 5 to 10 people at a time, that sort of thing. So they are available to register now. It's actually online that you can go to jacksonymca.org and register for any of these classes. It's free for members, and if you're not a member, it's $10 for each of those classes that you can come in, sign up online, give our front desk a call at 517-782-0537, and we'll get you set up.
So those are classes, and they range in age from 5 up to 12, 13-year-olds. What about people outside of that age range? You have things going on?
You got anything going on?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but we do actually have swim times at the Jackson High Pool. So if you check on our website, we have our times available for our members to come in and swim, which is a great time.
It is. What a beautiful facility. Now, I heard that it's colder at the Jackson High Pool than the Y Pool.
So interesting that you say that, because one of the things that Molly and I did before we went to the Jackson High's pool is, and it finally got things to members, is we hopped in and tried out the pool ourselves, because everybody was giving us that sort of, oh, it's colder, it's colder, it's colder. So Molly and I hopped in just to kind of get a feel of the difference between the two pools. I would personally say that the difference between our temperatures in the old Y pool and the JPS pool are not that big of a difference. It is a little bit colder. I think it's around 2 or 3 degrees colder than what it usually is. But once you get used to that temperature change, it feels so much better. So I got so excited that I think I went over our allotted time and I started doing laps. We were only supposed to do a couple drills and things, and I'm like, I'm just going to take a couple laps. So it's a really great pool. It's the first time I got to try out that pool. And I think it's going to be wonderful for our members.
Yeah, well, the idea is that as you swim, you're burning energy, you're heating up, and you want the water to be a little colder,
Exactly.
Right.
Now, how do you get in the pool? Do you jump in like all in at once?
So some of us do that, some
I
of us
have to.
don't. We do. There are some steps down in the JPS pool for people who maybe want to like walk into the pool. You can hop in off the side of the pool, that sort of thing. They have a bridge that's really cool, in my opinion, that goes right across the actual pool itself that floats. So there's multiple different ways that you can hop in. I'm a dunker, so I just like to jump in and pencil dive right in and just get it all out of the way, So everybody's different. So
Yeah, see, I can't do that. I have to tiptoe in slowly, gradually. And you jump in too?
I have to, or else I won't get in.
Yeah. Do you like it when someone pushes you in and you're not ready for that?
not usually. So we are both lifeguard certified, and we both kind of do some on and off lifeguarding. And I've always been one. I've always said that a wet lifeguard usually means you have to jump in and save somebody. So if I'm lifeguarding, I'm like, do not push me in. Don't do anything like that. As well as you always have the phone in the pocket or something like that potentially. I always have to double check to make sure I don't have any items in before.
It's not a good idea. Do not push people in the pool. Are you
Especially
still
your
doing?
lifeguards.
Yeah. Are you still doing the classes, lifeguard training? Are you all done with that?
We are still doing them. I'm not exactly sure on the dates coming up, but I'm actually an LGI, so I teach the classes now.
Ah.
So that's an exciting new step for me. So we will have some upcoming here in the next couple of months, so keep your eyes open for those.
Cool. Because we're always in need
Yes.
of lifeguards. And I think that was one of the reasons it took so long to get the Jackson High pool up with you guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we had everything perfect for our members, and it's one of the partnership things that we put together. We wanted to make sure that once we started over there, that everybody was covered, everybody was good, those things like that. Ended up working perfectly because right when our pool ended up closing is right when we were able to transition to the Jackson High pool. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that's exactly what happened.
So when will the pool be back in service at the Y?
So we have to wait usually. Usually our engineers and our construction people at Granger have to tell Shauna and then our CEO, and then it kind of doubles down. So we haven't gotten a firm date. I know we're in that May to June area right now, but it all depends. Something could come up or something good could happen and they open. Until that happens, it's kind of that trickle-down effect. We don't know exactly just yet, but it's right around that May-June area.
Okay, let's look at these classes once again, and the ages and times and all that. starting the day after Christmas.
Yeah. Come check it out. Come register. It's online at jacksonymca.org and by phone by 517-782-0537.
Good deal. You guys both ready for Christmas?
Absolutely.
I'm so ready.
I just actually finished my Christmas buying yesterday, so I am now
Good
very
job.
calm. So.
I've had my tree up since November 1st.
Good luck. Thanks and Merry Christmas.
Great. Merry Christmas, Bart.
From the Jackson YMCA, Sam Hunt and Molly Hartel.